Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so thankful y'all are here. I pray y'all can find home here. Let me know if y'all need any water, anything to drink. Your guest room is ready. You feel what I'm saying? I got all the amenities that y'all need. Just let me know, hit me up. But yeah, I'm so thankful y'all are here and welcome to my channel. I know I completely just remixed my intro, but I'm starting to get a lot more comfortable just being me, so I hope y'all don't mind. Again, let me know if y'all need anything. In today's video, I'm going to talk about weak people attract narcissists, or narcissists seek out weak people. And by weak, I don't mean not successful. By weak, I don't mean physically weak. What I mean is a weak person, a person who doesn't have boundaries, a person who doesn't know what a healthy relationship looks like, and a person who is either desperate or afraid to be alone. And a weak person can also have great things going for themselves. They can have the amazing job and be a millionaire. They can be in the limelight and be a celebrity. They can have the lifestyle that everybody wants. But narcissists know how to play the role. If they know you enough, they know how to become the person that you want in order to get into your life quicker. You have to be aware of the things to look out for that will signal that this person is a narcissist. Number one, are they moving fast? Are they telling you that they love you the second week? Are they almost what's the word, like heavily in love? I can't think of the word, but are they showing more emotion than what feels natural? Are you kind of like, I don't know? And this is a key reason why you have to learn to trust your intuition, because your intuition will tell you everything you need to know. Even in the circumstances where some people are like, well, I met my husband and the first month we got married, or the second month we got married. I understand that happens, but it's a spiritual knowing. It's a spiritual trust where that person and those people come together and they're like, yeah, this is it. But with the narcissist, even though it feels good, it feels like you're seen, it feels good to be loved in that way, but there's still a part of you that's like, no, this is not natural. Or even in some cases, the feeling is not even returned. You don't even feel the same way in return, but you're just soaking up all the love bombing because it feels good. So you have to ask yourself, if somebody says they love you the second month, if somebody is trying to get into a relationship with you the first week, you have to ask yourself, am I agreeing and going along with this because I feel the same way? Or am I going along with this because it feels good to receive this attention and I don't want to lose it, but in the back of my mind, in my intuition, something is kind of off. It don't feel necessarily real. It doesn't feel like this is supposed to happen, but I don't want to lose it at the same time. You have to know yourself enough to know what the hell is going on, okay? They also target weak people who won't stand up for themselves, who won't put up boundaries. When a narcissist makes you uncomfortable and you say, hey, I don't like that, or don't do that, when they try to knock down your boundaries and you let them, you continue to date them, you continue to talk to them, you're basically telling them, yes, I'm okay with being manipulated. I'm okay with you having more control over what happens than I am. I'm okay with you. I'm okay with you putting into action what my boundaries are, regardless of what you say. If you let a narcissist step over your boundaries, you're still communicating that I don't care. I don't care about myself. I don't care about my preferences. I don't care about my well-being and my comfort, because I just want this person in my life. I'm desperate. I just want to be with somebody. I just want a man. I just want a woman. Like, you're not standing up for yourself. When you understand what healthy relationships look like, you also understand that there's a period of time where you may have great days. You may meet great people, and still not be compatible with those people. So you have to, in a way, find comfort in your singleness, or else the first narcissist that comes along and tells you, oh, you're so beautiful and I want to be with you, and the first month they're trying to marry you, you're going to go along with it. You're not going to have any boundaries. You're just going to keep soaking in all the love bombing because it feels good. You're going to keep going along with whatever they say because it feels good, and you don't want to be single. So that's another reason why weak people have to learn how to be content single. You have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to meet amazing people and still say, in the long term, this is not going to work. We're not really compatible. If you don't, again, you will end up in relationships where that person is controlling your life. That person is telling you how you should feel, how you should act, what you should do, who you should be. You never want to end up in the hands of somebody that knows they have control over you because you're giving it to them out of desperation, out of, oh, I may never meet a man like this again. Oh, this woman is amazing and I don't want to let her go. Trust and believe, you will pay for every time you make an excuse to keep a person in your life who is not good for you, regardless of the qualities that they have. If somebody is showing you that they don't respect you, that they want to joke on you, that they're talking behind your back, that they're gossiping, that they're willing to even humiliate you in public, whatever it is, whatever crazy behaviors you've noticed in narcissists, when somebody is showing you that they're willing to, in a way, spiritually sacrifice you, emotionally sacrifice you, sometimes even physically sacrifice you, you have to ask yourself, why am I staying in this? Why am I okay with this? Why are you okay with that? So I feel like I done got off track, but narcissists target weak people who don't have boundaries, who won't stand up for themselves, who may have a lot going on for themselves but still don't see themselves as worthy. And in my last video, I talked about this. Confident people who still lack worthiness. You may be confident, you may be this, you may be that, but if in your heart you believe you deserve somebody who gaslights you, you deserve somebody who rushes you into relationships quicker than you actually want to, then that's what you're gonna get. You don't deserve what you deserve. You deserve what you put up with. You deserve what you don't research about. You deserve whatever you're naive to. And I'm speaking from a space of also being a naive person at one point, at many points in my life. I wasn't really put on game about relationships. I wasn't put on game about men. I wasn't aware that narcissism was even a thing until I got into certain relationships, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, scratching my head. I'm confused. A narcissistic relationship will only show you where you're lacking. So if you find yourself in an abusive relationship, period, in one way or another, you're allowing that person to abuse you. And I'm not talking about, men or women who are in physically abusive relationships who are trying to leave and can't. My heart goes out. But what I am talking about is, if you find yourself repeatedly going back to an abusive person, if you find yourself ignoring the plenty of red flags that you've witnessed, if you find yourself making excuses for a toxic individual who's hurting you rather than getting the heck away, there's something within you that's okay with that. There's something within you that sees it as acceptable, that sees it as normal, that sees that person as the best you can do. So you really have to ask yourself, why am I putting up with certain behaviors? And I think anybody who's been through a narcissistic relationship understands that being weak doesn't mean you're weak as a person, but your boundaries are weak. You standing up for yourself, that's the weak part. You know what I mean? So I don't want people to feel like, oh, I'm not weak, or don't call me weak, or da-da-da. No, I don't mean that. I just mean naive, gullible, uninformed, or whatever else, whatever other word y'all can think of, okay? So if you've reached the end of this video, please subscribe, like, comment. I love to interact with y'all. I absolutely love when y'all comment. I love when y'all just are just on here. So I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.